I know this is stupid and irrelevant to anything, and I know you should probably say, like, oh, you should just let it go. But I remember something from when I was younger, like teenager younger, and remember this lady comes out screaming and blah blah blah. It's because me and a friend of mine were on like the play set or whatever, and there technically is a rule that no one under the age of whatever should be there, which is a really stupid rule. Like, it's a public place. Why do you have an age limit to it? And she starts like screaming at me, and I was like, okay, sorry, I'm trying to get stuff done. I was like, first off, if you want someone to do something, the first response should not be to scream at them. I know some people are like stupid and don't follow the rules or whatever, but I've never ever found in any instance screaming at someone was ever the proper way to do it, because it just made me and my friend super mad. So we're like, you need to calm down. And she was an adult, so when you're a kid, there's only like so much. Maybe you're different than me, but she like starts flipping out and says, I'm gonna get the so-and-so, like the, I don't know, she was like the overseer of stuff. I don't know. I kind of view her as like the tattletale, but she like cared about us, like kids that were in the neighborhood. So it was, I don't even know what her job title was. I'm not trying to say that in like negatively, but she goes and calls this lady, like the overseer lady, and the lady comes over. She's like, there is a real age restriction, could you guys get down, just to keep the peace or whatever. And we're like, yes, we'll do it for you. But this lady, like the whole point of the story, what we were saying is like, we're not doing anything wrong. And we say, like, of course teenagers over exaggerate, and it's like, oh, we're not doing this or that. And we actually say, but I'm not going to say it just to keep like my channel somewhat PG. And she like was screaming obscenities at us. And then when the overseer lady comes by, she was like whispering to her. It's like, oh, now all of a sudden you choose to be holy? Like, if you're gonna be a piece of crap, be a piece of crap to everyone. Like, don't pretend to be nice. And it just made me so lividly angry, because of course, like, adults are gonna believe other adults. Like, I'm a teenager, no one's gonna believe the teen. And it's like, really? I hate that. Like, and it's even when I'm an adult, like, people still do it. Like, they act like they're the victims when they're, it's called manipulator. But it's like they act like they're the victims, and it's like, no, you're a horrible person. Stop. Like, just because someone of slight power comes by, like, oh, I'm so innocent and blah, blah, blah. Like, just, I hate you. There's a special place in hell for those type of people. And I've witnessed it all my life. And, because I'm like, and I'm so going into a rant about childhood and trauma, but you know what, I want to talk about it. It's my channel. So I know it got kind of like intense in the last clip. And I thought about it. I was like, oh, maybe I was too hard. And, maybe she was having a bad time. And then I thought about it some more, and I was like, that's total malarkey. When I was a kid, and I've been bullied relentlessly throughout my childhood and a little bit in my adult life, not as much anymore because I've kind of grown to say shut up to people. But for most of my life, I've been relentlessly bullied, teased, tortured, the usual sob story that everyone goes through, blah, blah, blah. But it's just like, I was never that mean. I know I did some stupid stuff when I was younger, but I never relentlessly bullied anyone. And if someone had a problem with me, I would feel so bad. If I knew I did something wrong, I would feel bad, and I never did it again, or tried to not do it again. I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means. But I was in a lot of pain and hurting, and I needed someone's help, but I didn't bully anyone. And it's like there's no excuse because you're having a bad day. You do not take it out on other people. I don't care who you are, what's happened to you. There's no excuse for being mean. Like, and I know people might say like, oh, get a thick skin, that's how the world works. But it's because people are horrible. It's not my fault that they're horrible. I'm allowed to feel my feelings. And there's no excuse. There's just bad people. And yeah, I know that's the way it is, but I'm not going to change the way I feel and want to spread kindness and joy because someone else is mean. No. Sorry. Sorry, no. I'm allowed to not like mean people. Anyways, this is getting weird. I'm going to hopefully work on my projects. I'm sitting in front of it, so now I have to do it. I don't want to mess it up. So that whole ordeal was the pain in the patuchus. I was gonna get a Subway because it's right down the road and I have a coupon for the two meals for $9.98 or $9.99 or whatever, is like 2 for $10 pretty much. And I was like, oh, I'll just go to Walmart while I'm out and take the coins in and to the Coinstar to get cash for it. So I go to Walmart, I walk into Walmart, their Coinstar is down, so I go over to H-E-B, and I really, really don't want to do it because H-E-B's parking lot is hell on earth. It's worse than Walmart, which I didn't think was possible, but it's like horrible. I go there and I get really lucky and I get a parking spot right near one of the exits that I need to go out of that I prefer to go to. So I go in and get out of there. Their Coinstar works, and then I was like, I'll check the toys, see if they have anything. Well, they have all the Care Bear and Hello Kitty stuff, so I finally got the one that I've been looking for. I found it, I know it was at Toys R Us, and I've been to Toys R Us at least twice, maybe 3 times, and I've picked this up every single time, but every time that I go there to try to get this, Toys R Us is either super duper packed and it's not worth the $5 to spend and then leave, or they didn't have the other thing that I was looking for, so I'm like, it's not even worth it. So I did that, and then I remembered that there was a Subway right next to Walmart, so I could just cross over, because it's H-E-B's here and Walmart is right here. It's just separated by like a couple of shops, so it's like all in the same area. Like I don't have to go on a main road to get to it, which is good. Excuse me. So I go around and then I make the wrong turn because I like to exit, out of one area, and I go to the area that doesn't turn to the way I need it to go. Like it only makes right turns and I need to make a left. So I go all the way around and then I try to go through Walmart parking lot. And it's super busy. It's like It's 4:56, so everyone's getting off of work. Everyone's trying to get that last thing before they go home so they don't have to go out later. And no one would let me make a left to get in front of the store because I hate crossing in front of the store, but I have to go all the way around to go back. So I was like, screw this. So I make a right, go all the way around the other way just to get out. Oh, it was such a pain in the butt. And then someone in front of me from Walmart back to my house is about 40 miles per hour, with the exception of one area being 30, which I don't know why. And oh my gosh, this lady in front of me was doing 35. So yeah, now I'm home. I ate the sub like I've never seen food before. Oh, and the guy making my sub was sick. So that's a thing. So now I have lunch for, well, lunch or dinner. I guess early dinner, really late lunch. Dinner. For today and tomorrow. I'll probably eat the second sub tonight for dinner, for like a late dinner. Who knows? I don't know, but I'm happy I have food. And I finally have this, so I'm gonna open this and eat my chips and drink. Yeah, I'm gonna eat my drink, what of it? So, I just finished editing a video. This little booger has been in my lap for a little bit now, and he's been pining for my attention while I was doing the video. There's my little setup. So I'm going to transfer the clips off my computer, and I think I don't know if I want to work on sewing or if I want to work on the face, but I really need to get this custom finished so I don't freak out about it anymore. And I have pretty much all the time, not all the time in the world, but I have quite a bit of time to do it because it doesn't need to get done until the 1st of next month. So that leaves me with like a week and a half left. But I know sewing isn't, like a day's process. So I'd really like to get the sewing finished because I feel like the face up is going to wrap up pretty soon, hopefully. And yeah, I think, you know what, I'll just work on the sewing stuff now because I know it's something that I don't really want to do for some reason. I want to work on other projects, so I'll probably work on that, and then I will finish my other projects. Ow, you're digging your nails. Oh, I love you, but please. So painful. For the past, like, couple of hours, I've just been working on my doll room, my little cutesy one. Ow! Ah, so many claws. Oh, I wish it wasn't bad to take Cat's claws out. So much do I wish. Ow! But you're so cute. I don't want to hurt you. Ow. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was working on my doll room stuff for like hours, and I finally finished the bed. I like it a lot. I like it less and more than I thought I would. That makes no sense, but it makes sense to me. But yeah, I think I might end the vlog here because it's probably been like super long. If I do anything like extravagant, I'll tell you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Okay, one more thing before I go. Like, go. Before you go. Sorry. I know this is totally random, but I'm talking to my cousin about it, and so I've been trying to like do things to make it healthier life. Like I don't drink soda, even though I drank like 2 cups of soda just now because of going to Subway. But anyways, I don't buy soda anymore. I try not to, because if I do, I'll drink it like crazy. Like I'll replace my blood with it. And I tried buying more fruit and vegetables and just meats and stuff like that too, like chicken breasts and skinless stuff, so I could eat healthier and not make it ridiculously too hard for me because I'm stupid and forgetful and blah blah blah. So it's hard for me to take more effort into thinking about what I want to eat because I just want food. No make, only food. No make, only eat. And I decided to change from white bread to wheat bread, or whole grain bread, whole wheat, something. The toasty looking one, not with all the seeds in it, because that one's disgusting. And I bought like 3 or 4 loaves. The first loaf was bad, and now we've been struggling so hard to finish this bread because I hate it. I miss white bread so much. I've never missed, like, yeah, I miss soda, and yeah, I miss like sweets and stuff like that, but usually I can go without it for a long time if I have like something else to curb my appetite, like with the Slim Fast I get like the chocolate craving, but it's like a meal in itself, so it helps a lot. And like I'll eat cereal, but I'll try to like limit myself from eating too much cereal because that's a lot of sugar, and I'll buy like healthier cereals. Anyways, but I never thought I would miss white bread so much. I don't miss cake and all that. Like, yeah, I'll get cravings for it, but like Nothing is as strong as white bread, and I don't know why. So I'm switching back because I hate healthier bread. I don't care if bread makes you fat. I don't care if it's not healthy. It's good. I don't want to eat crap bread forever because I want to live 2 seconds longer. No, I'll give up those 2 seconds if I can have white bread. I'll tell all the people I love them. I love all of you and my family and friends. I love you. That is my 2 seconds. Okay, now I'm leaving. Bye.